Good afternoon, everyone. As we promised, we said that we would be rolling out every Tuesday and Thursday new candidates for the One Bermuda Alliance. And as we stand before you this afternoon on this Thursday, it is exciting once again to see that we have 3 new candidates that we will be rolling out to be contesting in the election in due course. We are elated about the growth of the One Bermuda Alliance and the new faces that continue to come forward to stand to look to getting Bermuda back on track. Next to me you see 3 young men who are committed to the cause of getting Bermuda back on track. That's right. Young men.
Young at heart, for sure.
And standing with us, of course, is Thad Hollis, our chairman as well. I have Jeff Sousa, who stands next to me, who will be running in Warwick West, constituency number 28. And on to my right here, we have Ray Charlton, who will be standing in Sandys North, constituency number 36. And in addition, we have Mark Pettingill, who will be running in Warwick Northeast, constituency number 25. But before they get an opportunity to come forward and speak to you, I want to say a few words about each one of them. Jeff, to my left here, is a successful businessman and an environmentalist to the core. He also is a job creator. He, in addition to being a job creator for Bermuda, is very keen on the youth and has been having youth meetings for months now and has been very instrumental in getting the forward movement of our FBA, our future Bermuda Alliance, which constitutes our young people within the party. And so I thank him for getting that up and going. Jeff is one of those passionate guys, and when he gets involved in something, you get everything that he has. He will exhaust himself in getting the job done. So it is very, very exciting for me to have him now standing as a candidate. And it's going to be exciting. He can tell you exactly how many acres exist on the island. He can probably tell you almost how many blades of grass is on the island as well. He's very, very, very passionate. Also to my right over here, we have Mark. And Mark Pettingill, no stranger to the political arena. You all know about his passion and his fervor for justice and equality in the island. And I have spent many, 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 many nights and days with him going over what we believe to be the right way forward for the country and getting it back on track. He is the man who has been spearheading this justice and equality that we continue to talk about for Bermuda, and an opportunity to get things back on track. I again can't say enough about his involvement in the House already and how passionate he is in speaking to the issues that concern him. He also is continuing to lead the way, as John Barrett did, to be that statesman who has now stepped aside to move into another constituency to ensure that the One Bermuda Alliance for the next election will become the new government. Also standing next to me is Ray Charlton. Now, Ray is a gentleman that I have gotten to know over the last 7 to 8 months, and he also, we just have a lot of energy in the room, guys. He also is another gentleman who's very keen on the environment. You hear him speaking out on many issues like the Heritage Wharf. He's an engineer by trade, but he brings to the table something that we've been looking for, and that is that energy to want to get things done and to go about bringing about change, the change that is needed for this country to get us back on track. So with that in mind, guys, I'm going to allow them now to come forward and to have a few words with you. But it is an exciting day, once again, another Thursday that we will continue to be rolling out candidates. It is an exciting time. So at this time, I'd like to ask Jeff if he'd come forward and say something.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leader. Good afternoon. And I should say on this day, Happy Thanksgiving. I am honored to have been selected by the One Bermuda Alliance to be their candidate for constituency 28, Warwick West. I live and work in the area, and my family have deep roots in the area. I will continue to canvass as I have been doing for the last several years. I will continue to have my monthly clinics. It is important to get in touch and stay in touch with the people if you are to be their representative. I enjoy talking to the constituents and, like them, am very concerned about the direction we are going as an island. I know seniors who lock themselves in their own homes for fear of crime. I know young people who are afraid to travel to the next parish for fear of being caught in the wrong territory. These are the kinds of things people live each day. They cannot be allowed to continue. We have to fight for change, for something better. I believe in the One Bermuda Alliance, and I am honored to be part of a team that has such strong candidates as Mark Pettingill, Raymond, and our leader, Craig Cannonier. This is a party committed to change, as change is necessary to get Bermuda working again. On that point, Mark's move to Constituency 25 represents the kind of commitment to change that Bermuda needs if we are to see our way back to safety and prosperity. Mark, you are what our leader means when he talks about leadership by example, and I salute you for it. The people of Warwick West can be assured that I will carry the baton forward to represent them in the House of Assembly and in the halls of government with all the passion and care that God has bestowed on me. I am following in the footsteps of great men, all of whom represented people well. My mission is to follow their example, to be a great representative of the people. My commitment is to be there for you whenever you need me. I will not let you down. Thank you.
Good day. I wish to thank Mr. Cannonier and the Selection Committee for their confidence and for choosing me to represent Constituency 36, Sands North. While Craig and I may agree on most things, we differ on a fundamental geographical issue. There's no doubt in my mind that Somerset is God's country, and I am most blessed to be living there. From a toddler until age 24, when I was married, I lived on Manchester Street in Somerset, opposite the police station, in the apartment above Belco. I was the second son, born to working class parents who had a great love for Bermuda and Bermudians. When I was a young boy, one of my parents' favorite Saturday pastimes was to stop and offer tourists a tour of the island. They did not do this for money, but they were rewarded greatly with the numerous good times, memories, and friendships they developed. On these excursions, I learned the names of most trees and flowers, and would run ahead to pick frangipani, pittosporum, or Natal plum flowers for our guests to smell. Without knowing it, my parents instilled in me a strong appreciation of our neighbors, our guest visitors, our environment, and the natural beauty of our island. It is this respect for the environment, my concern for the loss of open spaces, and the threats to conservation land that has been the motivation for me to move from complaining and inaction to becoming fully engaged. Dennis Waitley, a renowned motivational speaker, had this to say: "Life is inherently risky. There's only one big risk you should avoid at all costs, and that is the risk of doing nothing." Although the environment is dear to my heart, there are other more critical matters that require our urgent attention. A weak economy with serious job losses, an education system that underserves our children, and a rise in violent crime that endangers families and our way of life. These are all issues that will only get better with the concerted efforts of a dedicated team. Over the next few days and weeks, you will see that the One Bermuda Alliance is made up of many devoted people who are steadfast in their resolve to bring about positive change, because change is what this next election is all about. Without change, we will get more of the same, and that has not been good enough, especially if you are without a job, if your paycheck is not enough, or if you fear for your children's safety. I believe in the OBA and offer my individual commitment to to this group effort, one that will show our determination to form the next government and get Bermuda working again. I pray that God will guide us in our party's principles of opportunity, responsibility, integrity, transparency, fairness, inclusiveness, and service. I am red and blue through and through. I am ready to commit fully to provide the people of Sands with the representation that they can count on and the representation that they deserve. I have stepped forward now because Bermuda needs change. Change that will work better for the people of Somerset, St. George's, and everywhere between. Thank you.
Thank you. Afternoon, everyone. Thank you. You know, every morning I pick up my coffee cup, and the great quote from Mahatma Gandhi is right on there. You have to be the change that you want to see in the world. And we have to be the change that we want to see in Bermuda. And that's why I'm particularly proud of being a member of the OBA, of the One Bermuda Alliance. People called for change in the opposition, and you know, we have brought about real change, fundamental change, sincere change. And one only has to look at the people that we have involved with the OBA to see the real change that is going on. And we have to now go forward with that, and we will go forward with it. Change isn't easy, but people are crying out for it in this country, and we all know it. And we don't have to get into doing any bashing about what the government's record is and so on and so forth. It speaks for itself. You know, and I said in the House of Assembly on Friday, and I have many, many friends, as you all know, in the Progressive Labour Party. Dale Butler's one of them, and many others. But whilst we're all friends, the fact of the matter is that we need to put together the team that is the best team to get the job done. Collectively, from a management standpoint, and I said it on Friday, the government is wallowing in the abyss of mediocrity at best. They know it, and the country knows it. And it's imperative that we change that with the right team of people to get us back on track. And that's what we have in the OBA. That's what people are going to see. And that will just take the courage for people to see that and bring about the change that we need. It's not easy. I've taken the decision to go back to 25. I was an Ord Road boy originally. I was head boy at Work Academy. I ran in that area again and lost a close race to Dale in the election before last. And it's important that I go back there and run again. We're about real change, and we have to have people that are prepared to stand up and run in areas that were marginals in order to ensure that our team can become the next government. So this is part and parcel of these types of changes and these types of moves that we're doing. And I look forward to again hooking up with the people of Warwick 25 and reconnecting with them, and I think making a little bit of a difference this time. I come back with a little bit more experience, a little bit more passion, a change party, you know, a changing view, and hopefully I'm going to be able to make them see that it's not about individuals or how nice guys or what people are, but that we have the best team and they must vote OBA in order to bring about change in this country. I think I'm very grateful to people who work 28 that I've had the chance to work with over the last number of years. Jeff is a hard-working man. His heart and soul's in that area. He knows people. He's available to them. This is his passion, and he has to be commended for stepping forward to do the right thing in the interest of Bermuda and put himself out for service. It's a shame we don't have more people that are prepared to come out and put themselves forward at service. So he's commended for that, and I look forward to working with him going forward as a member of the OBA in the House of Assembly. We have to accomplish this mission for change. For me, it has to start in 25, and we have to move forward from there to get Bermuda back on track. This election is what it's all about. We cannot afford another 4 or 5 years of a Progressive Labour Party government. We must change. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.